The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not the kind of situation where someone stole someone's land. It's the kind of situation where an ethnic majority tries to expel an indigenous minority group and they don't succeed, so they tell everyone this minority group stole their land. When the majority tries to drive out a scapegoated minority group and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean the minority group stole anyone's land. I'll tell you why it's fashionable in the West to hate on Israel. It's because we want to show that we're good people. People say Israel is colonialism, so we jump on that anti-Israel bandwagon. It's a way to let everyone know that we oppose colonialism. We want to show that we're not racists. In America and Europe, most Jews have light skin, so that makes us think of Jews as white. And then we oppose Israel, even though more than half of Israelis are not white. Not that that should even matter. Even after October 7th, the easy thing to do is be anti-Israel and show how thoughtful you are, taking the side of the kidnappers and hang gliders and music festival machine gunners. Monsters can steal children and take them away to underground dungeons, and you side with the monsters because they're not white. All you care about is making sure nobody can call you racist or Islamophobic. All you care about is yourself. The difference between someone who cares about people and is tolerant and accepting of people, which is what woke at one time meant to a lot of people. Now, woke is the word we use for choosing easy ways to signal your virtue instead of doing what's right. In other words, it's choosing to do wrong. I'm pro-Israel. That's my opinion. And we don't ever get to choose our opinions. We can't even choose what thoughts arise in the mind from one moment to the next. I don't choose to be pro-Israel, and you didn't choose to be anti-Israel. People you trust are anti-Israel. So it's no surprise if you find yourself believing the anti-Israel arguments. But you didn't choose that. We never get to choose what rings true. What rings true to the intuition is beyond our control. That's why we never get to choose our opinions. We all have our own way of figuring out what we think is the right thing to do. When you use your way to figure it out, you know what is the right thing to do. You either do it or not. And a lot of times, the right thing to do is going to be the thing that upsets a lot of people. A lot of times, it doesn't make people happy with you to do the right thing. What if I convince you that Israel is being unfairly blamed and that it's having an indirect effect on your Jewish friends who don't know who they can trust, and it's kind of heartbreaking for Jews all over the world? If I persuade you of that, then you have a moral dilemma, because you have to decide, are you gonna say this stuff to your friends even though they're not going to respond well to it? Or you just keep it to yourself because that's the easier thing to do.